What's up guys, PTC aka WeAreTheTrend back with another video. Finally, it's been almost a damn month, but it's been a very hectic month at that. As you guys may or may not know, my son was just born on the 6th of December. Woo! But today we have a video on a very special pickup and a kind of event recap that I went to. So as you guys can see here, we have the Jordan brand and public school bag. So obviously the cat's out of the bag, you guys know what it is. I actually got invited to the fashion show for the collaboration between public school, which is a high-end brand based out of New York, and Jordan brand. I was in New York at Terminal 23, which is actually where I played basketball and did the CP3 wear test. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. So basically we got into the event around 8, which is when it was supposed to start, but it didn't end up starting until 8:45, so they were super behind schedule. And the whole thing ended up being, I think, like 10-15 minutes. It was a pretty cool kind of fashion show type thing. It was more of like a performance in a way. They all had basketballs and they were dribbling it and stuff. But there were actually a good amount of heavy hitters in the building also, including Fabulous. Ronnie Fieg was like right next to me for the whole fashion show. Him and his girl were right there. Joe LaPuma was there. The founders of public school obviously were there. There was Jordan brand executives everywhere. So I felt very out of place. I was like the one nobody there, and I was just like, why am I even here? But it was very, very hard to get any footage of the event because of how it was set up. Like there's just people, they had tiers that you could stand on, but they weren't high enough to see over the people in front of you. So I basically had to film with my hand like up like this the whole time. I pretty much watched the whole thing on someone's phone that was filming it because I couldn't really see either. So without further ado, I'll jump into a quick little recap of the fashion show. So like I said, the fashion show was only like 10 or 15 minutes, if that. And by the way, I think I wear this hoodie every time I film, but it's just so cozy. Shout out to Premium Co. This is where it's from. Pretty sure they're sold out. But anyway, after the fashion show, you were kind of able to like go up to all the models. They were all standing there like dead still, which is kind of awkward, and everyone just kind of got their close-up shots. That's how I got my close-up shots of the shoe and everything. And then they kind of opened the back where you can get drinks and stuff. I think it was sponsored by Heineken because everything's sponsored by Heineken nowadays. And then they were kind of giving out wristbands that had like numbers on it and stuff. They had numbers on them because they had a retail space where you could buy the pieces. So obviously I was thinking, well, you can buy the shoes too, I guess. So I was number 269. They were on like 60 to 100 and it was going so slow. Even the people that I know from Jordan kind of snuck me into the line. It just wasn't moving, so I got out. But it turns out the line kind of was moving way faster towards the end of the night because people were leaving. So me and John Marcello from Complex, he writes for Complex, we stood in line. I think we only stood for like 5-10 minutes and we got in. Just went straight for the shoes, which actually had a ton of, because even when we left there was still had to have been like 50+ pairs in that room. But I actually got my pair. It hurt the wallet, it hurt the pockets, 300 bucks retail, plus New York tax, which I'm not used to because New Jersey doesn't have sales tax on shoes. At first it was immediate regret, but bringing it home and looking at them, I'm just like, dude, like I love them so much, but why do they have to be 300 bucks, you know? Which I understand, like the quality is definitely there, it's a super sick shoe, but 300 bucks, man, it just hurts the wallet, especially when you have a newborn and everything and it's Christmas time. You're like, why am I spending this money on myself? but I will say it's definitely worth it. People are asking about the quality and stuff. It is really nice, leather guts and everything. It's definitely a nice shoe, and the packaging was on point also. I'll kind of get into that now. Obviously you have like a Jordan 11 style box. So this is like the outer shell, and you pull it out like a drawer. And then you have the plastic piece that has the Jordan Branded Public School logo. Just like the 11s, you just pull it out. It's kind of that plastic screen covering it. Then they were wrapped up like crazy too, in like 15 things of paper, which I understand. I mean, hey, give me all the paper you want for 300 bucks. If I end up keeping them, there will be another on-foot video. So I'll end this with some close-up shots and kind of some good detailed shots of the shoe. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe for more. And you can always follow me on my social media. It's at WeAreTheTrend across the board, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everything. So I definitely appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.